Hello, Rosy here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Tomb Raider. In the previous episode, we went through the city of Vilcabamba, and in today's video, we're going to be exploring this area that may lead to a potential lost valley of sorts. Yay, that was very subtle foreshadowing what this level's name is called, even though it's probably going to be in the title of the video. So we have a waterfall right there. We don't want to touch it yet, because there's something over here that I'd like to explore first. Now, one thing that I like to do with this game, these levels don't always make it exactly clear what your objective is at the beginning of the level and things like that. You kind of have to find it midway through, which I know can be a bit confusing. So what I'd like to do for this Let's Play, for those of you who are playing alongside the game, I'd like to demonstrate for you first what your main goal is before we continue onwards and things like that. Basically, showcasing what the main goal is and then working towards finishing it. So we'll be going over around here. There will be some twisty, tyranny caves of doom, destruction, and death. We'll go over here. And I was holding the walk button because I was certain we were going to be coming across the waterfall right there. But no, there's another twisty, tyranny path. Probably so that the game has time to load the next area. That's how load screens work and stuff. So we go over this way and gasp, it's a bridge. Ooh, and there's a save crystal right there. Get out of here, save crystal. Who do you think you are? So we have this right here, a machine cog next to a waterfall. We might need to do something with this a little bit later, but it also looks like it's missing a couple things. So it looks like it's missing 1, 2, and 3 entire machine cogs. Tisk tisk, how dare you, machine cog. So, not much for us to do up here at the moment, except for this down here. We're gonna go like this. And if we continue down this way, there's going to be a secret. But we're going to actually... There is something over here. Okay, I didn't remember exactly off the top of my head what it was I wanted to grab down here. Because I know there's a secret, but also something very noteworthy over here. There is a dead guy, and dead guys kind of don't need weapons anymore. So, we get a new toy. Yay! We get a shotgun. I call shotgun. So, we're not going to use it quite yet because something later is going to be coming up later. It's definitely better saved to use on that. I'm just going to say that right now. Never mind. The law of Twilight Princess. If you get stuck in a puzzle, just look upwards. Okay. Yeah, we can't do anything beyond this. So, let's ignore that all of this happened. So... yeah, I'm just gonna do the whole Mr. Krabs thing. I'm gonna press the button on the remote to remove all that from your memory. Can you imagine a TV remote that actually did that? Like, can you imagine if game developers or movie people or anything like that had the power to erase scenes from your mind? Like, that'd be a great way to retcon things that people didn't like and then pretend this whole new thing existed. Or maybe they'd probably more realistically use that to literally sell you on the movie you just watched. That's probably the more likely thing they'd probably do. Alright, so we go over this way. And I don't know about this water. Like, it seems pretty nice and toasty. I could go for a swim. But oh no, water currents, no! Now, I can hear my game audio, so I don't know if it happened. But something really amusing about this game is that if you have Laura fall off a high enough cliff, she'll actually scream. So, it's not like Tomb Raider Legend or anything like that, where it's kind of random if it triggers or not, but in this game, at least, she'll always start screaming at a specific height. So, there's that. There's a few places in the game where you can get her to scream twice, like the screaming sound effect will loop. There's one specific point in the game where you can actually get her to scream 3 times. So that's going to be something that we'll definitely demonstrate when we get to that point. It's not going to be for a while, though. I'm just going to say it right now. We go over this way, and there's going to be some more puppies over here who are just wishing to be destroyed. I mean, I've always been more of a cat person, but this is going a little bit far. Alrighty then, is there anything noteworthy over here? I wish I could tell, but the screen's really dark. Okay, was there anything that we missed? Hooray for editing! There's nothing down there, and I want to take a moment to look over my notes. So we're going to be going over this way now. And so far it hasn't been too bad. We've come across a couple of wolves and a few bears and things like that, but so far so good. We haven't come across anything too dangerous yet. I mean, there are skeletons everywhere right now, and that's a little bit alarming, but I think it should be okay going forward. Nope. Hey there, you are a dinosaur. Dinosa, you are a dinosaur. So yeah, we got some raptors in the area, and there's some more dead people in the place, so this is kind of creepy and stuff, and kind of nightmare fuel. I know, because I had such nightmares, but okay. Those two raptors, they weren't so bad. They weren't so bad, so hopefully that's all that we're gonna have to deal with. It'll be fine. It'll be peachy. I just had to open my mouth. I just had to open my mouth. Hey there, big boy. How you doing? Are you having a nice day? Did you brush your teeth? Did you get a good meal? Ew, that was actually a pretty cool shot. Do you just want a hug? Do you just want a hug? I think you just want a hug. Alright, so hopefully it'll work out this time. Note to self, T-Rexes don't like hugs. Alright, how you doing there, big boy? Alright then, so what you want to do with the T-Rex? Don't get too close to it, because T-Rex hugs are not very comfortable. There are going to be several places around this area where you can hide and try to get away from the T-Rex and things like that. Over here, though, you want to be careful because more raptors are going to be coming to this place. What I recommend you do, this area is probably going to be your best option. So we want to head over this way. Thankfully, the T-Rex can't climb into this area. I remember when I was a kid playing this, going through these tunnels, I was still a nervous wreck going through here because I was always worried that the T-Rex would like suddenly break through the wall or something like that and then eat me that way. But no. This area right here, this is going to be your best vantage point. So we go down over here, because the T-Rex can't get us at this point, so this is going to be your best option. The shotgun is also going to be a good idea too. Unfortunately, the range of it isn't too great, so that's going to be a little on the unfortunate side. So get rid of that. Alright, come on. Okay. We're at a good place to continue exploring this area. I always see this right here because I feel like the T-Rex can just like reach up and eat us when we're dangling on the bridge. I don't like it. Okay. I know better nowadays that the T-Rex can't do that, but that's just always something in the back of my mind whenever I play through this game. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. I didn't do the jump properly. Okay. Bring out the shotgun. Bringing out the shotgun. Alright. Hey there, big boy! Okay. Eee. Okay, we did it. The T-Rex is down. We did it. You need to go away, good sir. You need to go away, good sir. But we did it. We have triumphed over this mighty beast. And I gotta say, even if it did freak me out when I was a kid, this is still one of my favorite bosses in the entire gaming history. It's just so iconic to me. Personally, I think the one on Anniversary is just a little bit better, but man, this one's just so iconic, and man, I love this one so much. Alright, so there's going to be a few more secrets across the valley that we'll be taking care of before we move onwards and things like that. So a bit of a fun fact, this entire area, you may look at the dark sky and think, oh, this entire area takes place at nighttime. Well, that's pretty interesting. Fun fact, though, that's actually not a night skybox. The developers didn't know how to do a skybox, so that's why that's not there. And we're going through way too many health packs right now. Alright, that is our second machine cog, so there should only be one more to go. I'm getting a little worried because I thought this was supposed to be where the secret was, but no. Alright. Leap of faith. Swan dive. Whee! I was so worried we didn't land in the water right there. I was so worried we were gonna like splat on the ground, but thankfully that wasn't the case. I kind of like having a waifu. Alrighty then. So I believe up here, this is the actual entrance I want to go to. This area right here might actually be a simpler place to go to if you're trying to hide from the T-Rex, because we go through here. Actually, never mind, this is just a secret. Alright, I was looking in the wrong area. So, this area... Take two. This area over here under the waterfall and under the bridge, this is another good place to hide. This probably is going to be the better one, though, because there's a raptor right there. Hey there, tiny guy. Alright, take care of you. You. Okay. So we go over this way, and... yeah, this area is like a larger place where we can hide from the T-Rex. It still can't get us in here, and you don't have to do any like platforming or anything like that to get in here in the first place. So, yeah, this might be the better recommended place to hide like a little sissy baby. And continuing onwards, by the way, I love the detail that you could see the footprints of the T-Rex on the ground. Such a good detail. Now over here should be the thing we want to achieve with our destiny face. Come to that, and then up here is going to be the next thing we want to do. And describing everything that we're doing on screen is always the best commentary. Everybody write that down. If you want to be a Let's Player, describe everything you're doing in extreme detail. That is the best way to do any kind of gameplay. I don't know what to say. That's just a fact of life. If you want to be the best commentator in the entire world, point out that you're doing a running jump, running over here, and then stopping at this specific spot to grab a meta pack because a Musical.ly jingle thingy appeared on screen a moment ago. There's some more shotgun shells over here, and shotgun shells are difficult for me to say consecutively because I have trouble with SHs because I have a speech impediment. Alrighty then. So I believe this right here... No! No, we didn't save! No! We didn't save the game! Oh, I have to do all that crap all over again! No! Alright, so I was coming back down the long way so that I wouldn't die again and came across something funny. So every now and then, you'll climb down here and a glitch will happen where part of the texture just kind of disappears. Like the model will disappear, but the texture will stay there. So, yeah, that's a pretty amusing glitch that can happen every now and then. So we go over this way, and the final machine cog is going to be located inside this temple thingy-mabob. So that's pretty cool. So, also between doing all this, some amusing things have happened. There's a save crystal right there! There's a save crystal right there. Why am I a big dumb yet? Yeah. Alright, so we'll continue on over here. It is not there. It must be under the water. Under the water. Down by the trees. On a blanket with my T-Rex is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk. Out of the sun. Under the boardwalk. Out of the sun. Under the boardwalk. Boardwalk. So we go this way. Using the save crystal. Save crystal is our best friend forever. So before we go too much further, something really funny happened in between video clips. So when I was replaying the level to get back over to this area, I was listening to music. One of the songs I was listening to was the one that's all like, let this groove. Alright, alright. So the chorus was appearing when Laura was sidestepping, so it's like she was dancing to the song, so it's all like, let this go, alright, alright. I probably can have the actual song playing in the video, but just that sight of Laura dancing to disco music, it was just so funny to look at. But now that we have all the machine cogs, there is one more secret located in the valley that we haven't explored yet. So, what we want to do, we're going to be going over this way, over on top of this cliffy cliff, and continue on our merry way through our path of glory. There's a waterfall over there, and if we know anything about the law of alchemy, it's that there's a secret, it means that there is a waterfall on top of it. That's what the saying is, right? 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 Also, this right here, I gotta ask, how difficult would it be to hold your grip climbing across a platform like that? Because, like, holding your grip in general when you're dangling on a ledge and things like that, that's not easy. That takes a lot of upper arm strength, or upper body strength, or why is that? There we go. Alright, up here is this stupid thing. Probably. Where is this stupid thing? Where is it? R-E-U. There is R-A-U. Yeah, it takes a lot of upper body strength to hold yourself up on a ledge like that. How much harder would it be to do that if you're also at a waterfall? Because I can't imagine the force of all that water heading towards you would make it any easier. Who knows, maybe something about the water makes it easier to hold on to the water. Something about the water makes it easier to hold on to the water. Yes, that is exactly the line of thought that I was thinking. That's exactly what I was hoping to say with my smarts. But that is everything that we can do in the valley, so let's triumph over this mighty beast once again. And it was just kind of funny that Laura just kind of teleports away from the T-Rex whenever you try walking towards it and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, the T-Rex itself would become kind of a serious staple going forward. It would reappear in future Tomb Raider games. I remember one point in Tomb Raider 3, the T-Rex itself kind of becomes somewhat of a common enemy. It kind of upgrades from a boss fight into a regular enemy, because I remember one area, there were two of them in the same area at the same time. It's like, why? Why is that a thing? Two T-Rexes? Two T-Rexes are better than one. They're twice the fun. Ask anyone. Alrighty then, so we continue this area. And now that we have all the machine cogs, we can go back over towards the one gear thingy to take care of our destiny. There's not much to discuss as we go back over there, so in the true fashion of Lady Gear DU's channel, and Lady Gear DU talking about over third person, it's time to fast forward! Duh! Alright, and now we've achieved our destiny! So now we're going over this way. We got the machine cogs, and I gotta say, I'm going to try my best not to compare this too much to Tomb Raider Anniversary, because we already did a Let's Play of that game on this channel. But I just love how they do the machine cog puzzles in the Wii version of that game. How you're like actually moving the machine cogs around and solving the puzzles that way and things like that. I love it. The Wii version of Tomb Raider Anniversary is easily top tier Tomb Raider ever. Not a lot of people talk about that much because Anniversary is kind of considered the weakest of that trilogy, which I do agree with that. But the Wii version is just so cool. Alright, so now that we've done that, maybe wondering what that actually did. There's a gate down there, and that's redirected the water. We'll be exploring that in a moment, but first, this area right here has been calling out our name and calling us fat. And we're gonna go teach it a lesson because that is very impolite. I mean, I've lost a lot of weight this past year. Why would you say such hurtful things to my face? If you're gonna say hurtful things, at least write it in a letter or something like that so that I can take it to the principal's office. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So over here, and there is another thing. And when I was a kid, these didn't really look like medical equipment or anything like that. I always thought they were lunchboxes. So picking up those things, I always thought they were lunchboxes and that this was how Laura was staying alive in the tombs and things like that because she had a sandwich in there or something. Like, I don't know, maybe the regular health packs had like pudding or something in there, but the large health packs had the sandwiches, maybe even a Lunchable or something. Like, that's just always what I thought whenever I'd play through this game. So we continue over here and continue this one. You know what? That makes me wonder. If I had played Tomb Raider 2013 when I was a 4-year-old, what kind of silly things like that would I have thought of for that game? Because you just know I would have thought of a lot of really silly things about that game. Maybe I'm just a silly person in general. So up here, this is the thing that we couldn't get to earlier. But remember to come here so that we can actually collect stuff. Because collecting stuff is one of the greatest joys in life. Coming from somebody who may or may not have a couple of addictions like amiibos and recently collecting Pokemon cards and things like that. And it's funny because like I'm not even really that big of a Pokemon guy, but I've been really enjoying collecting Pokemon cards recently because I just love the artwork. I still have no idea how you actually play the game, but man, is it a fun time. All right. Huh. This is quite the predicament. Never mind. I thought that was too steep for us to drop to, so never mind. It's all fine and dandy. They're not that much of an evil game developer to put us into a trap like that. So if we didn't hear it earlier, we are definitely going to hear it now. Because when we get to this point, something epic is going to happen. And let's jump! Whee! She won't do that if you're doing a swan dive or anything like that, which you'd think she'd be more inclined to scream at that point if you're especially swan diving into pavement. But over here, the ultimate law of Okami. If there's a waterfall, there's something behind it. And with that, we're ending the video off here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Tomb Raider. And until next time, Lady Gator to you. Oh yeah. Just look at that sweet, sweet 100% completion.